Hello everyone, my name is Daniel E. Carroll and welcome to my first ever comic book pull list reviews. Now, a little bit of info on what I'm going to be doing with this. This isn't going to be like most of those comic review shows on the internet. I'm not going to be going in depth about every little panel and all that, mainly because I don't have that good, mainly don't have editing software. So, yeah, maybe when I get more established and able to actually do stuff, there might be a little bit flashier stuff in here, but bear with me on this, okay? Now, also, I'm not that big of a comic book geek. In fact, the first 20 years of my life, I was told that they were the devil. By someone worse than the devil, but that's for a whole nother rant video. Possibly when I'm drunk. But I digress. Now I'm going to talk about these comics, bring up a few good points, a few bad points. If I do mess up how things are pronounced, continuity errors or stuff like that, don't leave bashing comments in my comments section. Just give me some constructive criticism and maybe point out that that was wrong, and I will try to fix the error. Okay? So, now let's get on to the review. Okay. Like I said in my last haul video, the two issues I bought and put on my pull list were Earth 2, number 1 from DC Comics. This came out the first, maybe second week of May. This also came out the first or second week of May. Huntress and Power Girl, World's Finest, number 1 by DC Comics as well. Don't worry, I will have some indie comics next month. It's just these two jumped out at me. Okay. And I'm going to be doing this review with both of them together, mainly because they kind of complement each other and go together. Okay, first of all, Earth 2. It does a pretty damn good job establishing the alternate continuity to the rebooted continuity of the DC Universe. It shows why we won't be seeing the top 3 there, even though they're on the cover of the first issue, and also a little bit about what happened after said event. Now, I'm going to try to have as little spoilers as possible on this, but it is a pretty damn good comic. Okay, and yes, I am aware of that new story that came out about one of the characters in this book. However, I will talk about that when it shows up in the comics. So, give me 1 or 2 months to talk about that, okay? But, all in all, it is a pretty good book. It's got a solid story, introduces the characters well and all that. Okay, and the other one, of course, is Huntress and Power Girl, which is who are the Supergirl and Robin from Earth 2 that, because of one of the events in that, got brought over to the main DC rebooted continuity and have taken up the titles of Huntress and Power Girl. It's a pretty good comic setting up how they got there, what happened, and why they're now doing what they're doing. Okay. Not really got that many nitpicks about this one. However, and my biggest nitpick, okay, first of all, for those going to call me a sexist pig and all that, I will back up what I'm about to say. Okay? However, my biggest complaint with World's Finest is the damn redesign for Power Girl's outfit. I mean, look at it. I know I know there are some prototype images that have it more that have the shield coming off her cape be more like it was on her Supergirl suit, only half of it was red, only this part was red and this part had a stylized modified P. This? What the hell is this? Of course it's got that triangle thing, but then what the hell is this supposed to be? I know it's supposed to be a P, but you can hardly tell that. I mean, what the hell were the designers thinking going with this version? I mean, hell. I know some of her outfits didn't have the boob window. Some of her outfits did have the boob window. And I'm not too concerned about the boob window if the damn costume actually looks halfway decent. I mean, come on. Look at the damn logo. Seriously, you guys could have put a little bit more effort into it. Or if, like I said, from the views of the prototype, a little bit less effort and stopped at that prototype. Okay? Seriously. What the hell are you thinking? Okay, well that's, again, like I said, these two are on my pull list. I'm going to keep these on my pull list. And you'll see what else I put on my pull list for on my next video, which should be a haul video if nothing major comes up between now and then. But yeah, again, these are, go out, read them. Unless your taste's different from mine, you'll like them. Okay, and these are going up in my place where I keep all my comics at. Okay, well, I'm Daniel E. Carroll. Well, first of all, apologize for me scattering and around and all this. Trust me, it could have been a lot worse. But again, my name is Daniel E. Carroll, and that's all I have to say on that.